Man, that is such an inappropriate fucking outfit. Okay, let me see what I can buy. I'm not sure if I need an aromatic wood. I'm assuming that I might need it for the fight, but I don't know. You give my song a listen? Not yet. Sorry. Okay, goodbye, Kotomine. I wonder if I can talk to Caster and get some stuff. Let's talk with Caster. Nothing interesting. Let's open the closet then. Man's fingers. Imagine if you unequip that, you just fucking remove your fingers. It's actually hysterical. Nah, I'm gonna keep her with her extra costume. Oh, there's new information handlers. The 3 great. Oh. Mana EX. Mana EX, that's interesting. High speed contagion. Skill estate. Rather than his match. Person. Oh, huh. Victory. Grim Aesop Anderson. Among them, he's the only one who wrote his original works. Still makes mistress. The little match girl, the little mermaid, the emperor's new clothes, the snow queen, the ugly duckling, plus others. I'm not sure if I should buy aromatic wood. To be honest, in the original Fate game, in the original Fate Extra game, it only really was useful like once, really, which is roughly around this time. So I don't know if to buy it or not. Yeah, no one so good. Since I'm the one who's going to be here, Chessie. A fish. Okay, let's jump the schoolyard. I could buy though aromatic wood. I don't know. Let me check where my Phoenix scarf is great. Tengu fans, damage and stun against guard. I don't think it's gonna work against bosses though. So that's not exactly bad. I don't know. I think I could go here as I am. I'm already 5 levels above the dungeon level, so I should be fine. I have 5 ether shards. And have... How many bottles of Yakushus? I have 14. Well, that's nice. I also have 5 ether fragments, so that's also nice. So yeah, I think I could probably go as is. I think. I said it before, but this game really is very pretty to look at. It's genuinely really pretty. You already said that. There's nothing interesting here, I think. could explore pretty much everything here. Oh, maybe this path no, like... Hakuna's some of his messy grinds. Well, it's actually it's his gym clothes. I wonder if there's actually a school outfit. Like, excuse me, a soccer outfit, a school soccer outfit. I remember seeing one shot of female Hakuna. You can do some really ugly shit. Like, you can equip the school swimsuit, which I'm guessing also exists for male Hakuna. But you can do something like, okay, you're playing as female Hakuna, right? You pick the school swimsuit, which is like a one-piece swimsuit, and you can put like, oh my god, I forgot the word, strap. I'm saying leather straps, but that's not it. I forgot the fucking term. Fucking, what was it? It's like lingerie. It's just I don't remember the exact term. Garter belt. That's it. Garter belt. I remember now. You can put it like a garter belt, if my memory isn't fucking me up, while also wearing the school swimsuit. It looks fucking horrible. It looks so bad. But the game allows you to dress up your character like they're a fucking, like they're a fashion failure. I don't know what Mbappe grinds it looks like. I wonder how old Mbappe was when this game came out. I'm guessing he was like, what, 10 years old? I don't know how old he is actually. Yeah, I think I explored everything here. There's nothing interesting here left. So let's go down and face off against Rani. I'll give it 26. This game came out in 2013. So 12 years earlier. So he was 14. I wasn't actually bad. I wasn't actually too off. Just off by 4 years. I've been waiting for you. I received an explanation from Leo. Will you dive in Randy's mind now? I understand. Sakura, just like before, please keep your support. Yes, please leave it to me. I've grasped into Time's biograph and soul graph. This will be safer than last time. I can smoothly convert your spiritrons. Then, future, close your eyes and calm your mind. Please do whatever you can to free Rani. Not gonna lie, this game has some really great particle effects going on as well. I talked a lot about how beautiful the game looks, but the particle effects also look excellent. And this is coming off Fate Extra, which had some really fantastic looking particle effects, particularly with Tamamo's EX skill. But this game is like one step above it. It's really impressive. And remember, this was like one of the last big name PSP games. This came out in March of 2013, after the PSP that came out, which was actually a success in Japan. If I was here, he'd be making a joke about that sequence just now. It's hard not to when you have, you know, Kiara being Kiara. My consciousness fades into white. Kiara's voice tickles my ears as it drifts in. My thoughts are slowed down by its warmth. 1 second feels like 1,000. 1,000 seconds feels like a day. I sense that I'm sinking endlessly into myself. Before long, my self-consciousness separates from future time's body. I fall into another person's self, a side of someone that has never been touched. I have to admit, coming from Fate Extra was like a relatively grounded game. This game is unhinged. I mean, just in Chapter 2. Even if there are like, let's say there's 7 chapters, we're getting close to finishing the game's first half. It's Wow, it's fucking insane. As if sinking into watery depths, we descend into a dense darkness. I wonder if Rani put this shooting star design here in her mind. It's a fitting mental image of astrology, which Rani likes. You know, that's true, they focus most on astrology here, Rani's astrology aspect, compared to the first game. They focus more on something that was barely touched in the first game. Well, at least on the Ring route. I don't know if in her route. The fact that she's this perfect calculating mind. You kind of see some glimpses of it in the boss fight and some of her dialogue, but not to the focus it's done in this game, where it's actually examined. Maybe one could call it mystery, unfathomable, oh my god, impossible, indivisible, incomprehensible, or strange, odd, uncanny, an enigma. You know, if this is Rani 8th, what happened to the first 7 Ranis? Were they all failed experiments? You know, I agree with Castor. She's fucking trouble. I agree. That's fucking creepy, Rani. What the fuck? Rani went to say probably blew up or something else. Funny. Where did that come out of there? I don't know. Maybe it's just like a forced habit. Sometimes it happens with me. You know, she's starting to show more emotion. I actually find that creepy. And that is absolutely intended. I have to admit that there's a pretty good voice direction here. I hear Rennie's strange and passionate murmuring. The voice of her unconscious mind wasn't rejecting an invading foreign body. Rather, it was filled with an intoxication as if welcoming it. Like when I was with Rin, I can't answer these murmurings. What we can do, the only thing we can do, is to descend into the wellspring, or id, of Rennie's unconscious mind without damaging it. I journey to an infinitely hallucinating mind. After the sensation of a moment, or an eternity passed, I came to see the center of Rennie's mind. Nice panty shot there. You know, I'm pretty sure I remember that in the first extra game, Tamamo didn't have like visible panties in her outfit. I'm pretty sure. These are the depths of Rennie's mind. Still, it's too dark. There's a sensation of people bustling around, but our surroundings are shut out by the darkness. Ah, surroundings on that William Burroughs grind set. What? So you're here. You arrived on time, as I calculated. Rennie! Only Rennie stands within the darkness. Lancer doesn't appear to be here. Interloper.
ですが、私はどうしても彼に来てほしかった。ランサーにステージを与えたのはあなたを逃がさないためです。あなたに私との対決を避ける可能性はわずかでしたが、万が一ということもあります。マスターたちが生贄にされると知れば、あなたは必ずやってくる。過去
Oops. Well, okay. She tried to execute the captured masters to lure in future time. That strategy is definitely working. I ended up hurrying down here in a panic. Yeah, but man, that's fucking scary. Still, I can't believe that Rennie would treat future time with such hostility. Was having her SG extracted that humiliating?
いいえ。SG の摘出に関しては、それほど怒ってはいません。私にも心がある。それを証明していただいて、感謝さえしています。おや、秘密を暴かれても嬉しいとか？ラニさんはそっちでしたか？それはそれとして。
Calm down, Caster! So you're that guy of... What the fuck, Caster? Jesus!
ちょっと辻褄が合いませんよ。一体何がそこまで理系女子のプライドを刺激したんです？
Man, Caster has no fucking chill. Has no chill.
決まっています。3つ目の SG の名称です。最強中などあんな不名誉な分類絶対に認めません。もはやどちらかが死ぬしかありえないほどに。
Oh, fake? Because of that? That's why she wants to kill us? Jinako, you fucked up! You tell me that's why she hates me enough to kill me? Take it with Jinako! Come on, Jinako wasn't able to name you that anyway. I had nothing to do with it. What the fuck? I'm taking a single complete. What? I'm actually surprised how funny the game is.
ここに入ったものは私の許可なくして出られない。後の処刑は彼女の役割。渡せましたね、ダンサー。約束通り、あなたの出番です。オッケー、任せなさい、プロデューサー。 あなたの望み通りどいつもこいつもめった刺しにしてあげる。さあ、ありったけのライトを当てなさい。鮮血魔女エリザベートのお出ましよ。
Lancer. Wait, before this, did she just casually drop something huge on us?
いい反応よ。その恐怖で引きつった顔。それでこそ私の小豚。あなたもブラッドバスに混ぜてあげる。高貴なる竜の娘エリザベート・バートリーの牙の前に平服なさい。
My god, really? I remember she clearly have it right. Also, if I had to explain myself to save face, it's not that my face is rose with fear. But it's because Lancer's big mouth defies all logic. I actually remember seeing that her name was Elizabeth. I think before playing this, I think I did actually spoil myself on her identity, but seeing it actually makes it even more shocking that it's that fucking Elizabeth.
はあ、エリザベートなんです？私、そんなマイナーなバンド名聞いたことないんですけど。
Caster surprise is warranted. The service, the true name is something they keep a perfect secret to the very end. But the contagious sorrow of someone boldly announcing it to their enemy is something I can't wrap my hand around.
糸？家畜相手に糸なんて必要ないわ。あなたはただの生贄だもの。支配者である私のために浪費される。それが家畜の本懐でしょ。だからむごたらしく死んでいいわ。その血と苦悶が私の若さになる。私の歌を世界に響かせる糧になるの。
Elizabeth Bathory. The blood-soaked contest will once exist in Hungary. A mass murderer will seize her vassals and kill them, bathe in their blood to improve her youth. So that was this young lady's true name. But no matter how I look at it, doesn't seem that there seem to be a ton of discrepancy between her and her legend.
またそんな昼寝の小豚みたいな顔。いいえ、我慢よエリザ。殺す前にやることがあるんだから。最後の慈悲よ豚。そんな顔をするなら一つだけ質問を許してあげる。それでさっぱり未練とか消してちょうだい。悔いを残した生贄の血はノリが悪いの。死ぬのはストレスをなくしてからよ。
For a tremendously egotistical reason, Lancer forced me to ask a question. It's annoying to play along with the enemy, but this is our rare chance. I ask... Why are you so wild? Why are you so hung up on youth? Why torture others so much? Why are you so idle? I'm gonna ask her this.
アイドル。なんて素敵な響き。私の方こそ聞きたいわ。あなたたち豚のくせにどうしてこんなにも素敵な職業を考えついたの？モンゴロイドは趣味じゃないけど。
Yellow race Mongoloids. Oh my god! Oh! What? Oh no! Jesus Christ, this fucking game! Oh my fucking lord! No tengo interés en mongoloids y mongólicos. No tengo interés en mongólicos, se está diciendo. I'm supposed to be. My god!
思えば生前の私は哀れだった。拷問しか知らない人生だったんだけど、そりゃあ退屈で頭痛持ちにもなるわよ。でもサーバントになってムーンセルで日本の
I mean, I like the devil stuff, but that kind of hurt to read.
目から星が出るような衝撃だった。
I mean, in fairness, Elizabeth is not supposed to be a pleasant person, so her saying something that fucking horrible it tracks perfectly with her wanted disregard for life. But Jesus fucking Christ, man! She has no fucking chill. She's actually, you know what? No, she's a fucking asshole. That's the thing. If I become a servant and through the moon cell, learn of Japanese idol, does I get it hit so hard you see stars? Oh, so that's how Elizabeth Bathory turned into a lowly idol? This game is fucking insane. And the previous game had like a Dracula Robin Hood. This game has, wow. We're just in chapter 2. Peeking out of her mouth are irregular dragon teeth. Intoxicated by her own words, Elizabeth is gleeful. She doesn't consider her egotistical claims to be crimes in the slightest. Word. Man, I'm gonna enjoy killing this bitch. One becomes undesirable after 18. Oh my god. Let me help you. This game is fucking weird. Oh my god. Oh no. What? What? In spite of her mellifluous voice, her pitch is all over the place and her lyrics don't make elegant sense. Yeah, she sings like ass. Yep, man, there is a god in this world. Oh no! Oh, that line. How cruel is this? Caster hangs her tail, realizes something. It's no wonder why. I can't believe such a mellifluous voice is being wasted. I agree. Oh my. Oh my god. Liz, are you fucking retarded?
ご主人様、地球の自然を守るためにもこの女をここで倒します。くたばれ。
I agree with Caster.
では済みましたか。ではそろそろ始めてください。
I like how Rennie's just staying there, almost embarrassed at what she's putting herself through.
ランサー、ここはあなたを主役として飾った世界です。歌がであれ、ここでのあなたは間違いなく最高のスター。
Even Rennie finds the songs fucking terrible. Take a fucking hit at least. Just give up.
もちろんよ、ラニー。プロデュース分はきっちりやらせていただくわ。ステージオン、ミュージックスタート。ライブ開始よ。私のステージで快楽のうちに行かせてあげる。
Here it comes. Regardless of the contents of her song, Lancer is a lifted battery is the paragon of brutality. We have to defeat this blood countess so that she doesn't claim any more victims. Alright, let's go. I'm only 5 levels above the dungeon level, so let's see how it goes. 若作りはここまでです。その彫像にはあなた自身が入りなさい。できるのならやってみれば。トゲは私の領分よ。あなたは血を抜いた後、惨めな剥製にしてあげる。そういう機能はつけていないのですが。Let's see. Oh, come on! Fucking hell! Oh wait, it's defense. It matches to that boy. I was about to bitch. I'm getting flashback of Berserker. Okay. Ouch. Alright. She's nearly dead. She's probably gonna do extra on 6. Okay, she's nearly dead. What the? Oh. Okay, paralysis.
今の超殺人的アフリカゾウ1万頭を再起不能にするランサーの超音痴攻撃効かない音波超音波音速のドラゴンブレスだからね今の
Ah, fuck. If I use this to gain back health. Of hell! Jesus, that is close!
新しい仕事です。
Oh, that was so fucking close. That was so close. Oh, I wish I say clip that. That was so close. Holy shit, that was scary. No, that's not the sound effect I would use.
そんな、私の歌に感動しないとか、どれだけセンスに欠けているのよ。
Castor's blows definitely pierce Lancer's vitals. Lancer sustains her fatal wound and staggers. Biting her lips, she glares at us with bloodshot eyes. Though she is our enemy, I'm almost impressed by the spirit she shows. An ostentatious body is a contrarian ideal. Her flesh on the brink of collapse is sustained solely by an intense pride.
こんな痛みなんか痛みなんかに私は屈しない。覚えてなさい。私は不滅で不老で永遠な至高のアイドルなんだから。絶対に復活してあなたみたいな豚地獄へ引きずり込んでやるわ。
While assembling venomous curses, words, Lancer vanishes. This is different than when we were Rin. Elizabeth Bathory, along with her thick scent of blood, left the stage as the loser.
ふんだ。生贄に頼らないと若さも維持できないひよっこが。何を言おうと負けトカゲの遠吠えです。
Lisa loser.
まだ決着はついていません。エリザベートは敗れましたが、もともと彼女と私は仮契約の中。彼女が消滅しようと、その連鎖が私に及ぶことはありません。それが私の心の中ならなおさらです。すでに経験済みでしょう。センチネルである私を打ち倒す方法は一つだけです。
I know. The only way I can bring her back to normal is to expose her mind, to destroy the labyrinth's core. This is the inside of Ranny's mind. I have to defeat her with words, just like I did with Rin.
私は逃げも隠れもしません。いえ、私にとってはここからが本番です。あなたを私の中に招き、永遠に閉じ込め、管理します。私はラニエイト、地上最後の錬金術師が作り上げた完全なホムンクルス。その心理設計は人間に劣らぬことをあなたで証明してみせます。やっぱりこうなりますか。人の旦那様を取り込もうとか無礼千番。寝取られ誰得ですが。
Pointless cuckolding! He says, oh my god! Swiping a person's husband is extremely rude, pointless cuckolding, but oh my god, this game has so many fucking amazing quotes up!
帰りを待つのも妻の務め。ご主人様、信じてお待ちしておりますね。
Yeah, you can relax. I'm more into you than Rani. I hate Rani screwed me over with that fucking berserker.
おはようございます。私の分身を蹂躙し、ついにここまで来たのですね。ですが、それはあくまで分身。私本体ではありません。私に不合理な感情はありません。隠さなくてはいけないような思考もありません。私はアトラスインのホムンクルス。完全な人間としてデザインされたもの。あなたはここでは無力です。
sure about that? Certainly, unlike Rin, Rennie always plays it cool. At a glance, it looks like she's got no openings. However,
自立系オールグリーン。私の内面に改めるべきエラーはありません。バグがあるとしたら、それは無遠慮、かつ無謀にも私の中に入ってきたあなただけです。そう、バグなので、このまま潰します。それはプチッと、プニッと、ポロッと、ムニュッと。そうです。優しく触れてくれればいいのです。
yep, there's an unhidden weakness in what Rennie's saying and doing. Unlike Rin, who was bluffing the entire time, Rennie presents herself as frail, as if baiting me in. Is it true? Is there nothing wrong with Rennie right now? I see nothing interesting is happening here. What do you mean nothing interesting is happening here? SGs are the keys to the secrets of one's mind that exist intrinsically. So SGs are nothing foreign to a person. However, they also serve to expose the emotions and addictions that normally control a person. Well, you missed the boss fight. It turns out she was Elizabeth Bathory, and she sings. It's fucking awful, and everyone calls her out on it, basically. However, they also serve to expose the emotions and addictions that normally control a person. Since they are embarrassing and inconvenient, they get hidden away. Since Rennies have all been exposed, everything about her is saying, I want to hurry and fix this so I can feel better. I feel like that's what's being expressed by her frailty.
それは違います。不都合な事実に目をつむるのは、精神の巡りを雲で隠すのに同じです。
So does this mean that Rennie isn't embarrassed about her SGs being revealed?
恥という感情は自他の主張が異なる際、その差に対して正当性の低い方が持つべき感情です。ですので、この場合、周知を感じるのはあなたの方だと返答します。私は私です。この体が変貌したのならともかく、ありのままの姿を見られることに異常性は感じません。
Is that so? The reason why Rennie's defenseless in so many ways is because she feels that her body, left her by her mentor, closely rise to inconvenient truth is the same as cloud gaming. Jesus, they have a show where he knows face! What? What? What the fuck? What? Wait. The reason why Rennie is defenseless in so many ways is because she feels that her body, crafted by her mentor, has nothing about it to be embarrassed about. Others, you're gonna make a joke. I know what joke you're gonna make. I know. You don't even need to say it. I know. Yes, when a kid develops dependent on one's natural environment, the malice of celestial retrograde produces many contradictions. Now I see. Rennie is so correct and so excellent that I should recognize Rennie and utilize Rennie. I'm not talking about strength, it's my intellect that far exceeds yours. If she truly was so logical and excellent, Rennie wouldn't have lost in our servant battle. I shall over Ino's mouth! That itself was her mistake. She lost because she wasn't able to make good use of her servant, which means she lost the future time, intellectually. The mother computer, Big Brother. Okay, so now we get 1984 here. All I hear is, hey, I'm the last boss of a dystopian sci-fi movie. Thank you very much. No, I think I'll keep my honest thoughts to myself. Ultimately, Rennie's personal desire is that everyone do as she says. That must mean Management desire.
あ、いや、違います。間違いを訂正してください。私は並列思考による多元的な客観をもとに合理的判断を下しているだけなのです。
Rennie says that she wants me to correct my mistake. Correcting one's mistakes is certainly an important thing to do. Admitting one's faults is tied to mental maturity. So now let's correct ourselves. What Rennie calls objective means what I think. Logical means this is what I like. So basically, Rennie likes to have everything go her way. This sounds like a poor mirror, Karen. It's as natural a desire to have as it gets for a human.
再度訂正を要求します。まるで私が幼稚で独善的と決めつける物言いには反感を覚えます。あなたの意見は主観によっています。人間は偏った思考に振り回され、争いが絶えることはありません。その点、私は何があろうと冷静です。私の思考を選択すれば、そのような無用の争いは。
Composed. Composed no matter what happens, huh? Alright. I raise my hand and confess this to Rennie. Truth be told, throughout this entire battle, I haven't had any underwear on. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the what? What the fuck? Nasu, what the fuck were you smoking when you wrote this? Somebody clip that. What the fuck? What the wonderful open-minded attitude you have. I mean, okay, it ties into her second SG. You have to get your underwear. Underwear off, but it's like, just... Wow. I'm also not wearing underwear. I saw you with panties! The game shows you constantly her panties! Anyone can tell I'm lying, so why is Rennie so delighted? It's the very biased fantasy she spoke of. Where has all that logic departed off to? Okay, so wait. So the whole underwear stuff, you use it to bullshit Rennie so you can lower her defenses? It's common that no, actually no, it's not common. What the fuck? My god. Is this mirror really an extra or is this worse read? I have no idea. This might be one of the most insane fucking things I've ever seen. It's not insane like a shooting, like where everything is just fucking weird. It's just like you have normal conversations and then just nothing. It's just this happens. And the worst thing is this has a lot of intent. This connects back to her chapter. It's just I don't think there's anything rational about that. Ultimately, Rennie likes it. Her habit of exposure. You know, I remember hearing that this game had a lot of fan service before I played it, and that one of the game's themes is lost. I didn't expect this with that. Oops. I expect myself to almost accept, but I hold back. Rennie's acting increasingly enthusiastic. She seems to be getting more excited the more cornered she is. Still, I won't take up her offer. I can't beat Rennie games that don't have chance. If I start a game with her, then I'll probably end up never being able to leave Rennie's mind. Hurry. Come, let's have ourselves a game. My body feels hot. Hurry. If I don't cool down with some rational actions, I'm going to overheat. I really want to know what fucking drugs Natsu was on. None of his early works are anything like this. This is just... wow. Wow. I want to point out that she's already overheating, but I swallow my words. The her games aren't for pitting your abilities against another, nor for enjoying the course of the game. All Rennie wants is for the outcome to have her as the victor. She talks about fair this and fair that, but her true feelings are of a power gamer. Have you seen how many empty places are in pinup galleries still? They call the wrong game Operation Body Count! I think I got caught looking at this by my mom. Jesus Christ. My mom says this. Just tell her, I had no idea the game was this fucking insane. I was not expecting this. It's just that you appreciate moments. Yeah, but... yes, Chris. It's funny, I don't remember anything in the first game about her being like a nudist or anything. Oh no. I made a joke? She confirmed a nudist kingdom? She comes to an outlandish conclusion. However, this is definitely the lesson nested in Rennie's mind talking. The part BB has brainwashed. Rennie said that she'll manage humanity. And it's fine that her subject is a big one, but even Rennie is part of humanity. First, I need to correct that mistake she's made. I harden my heart and say... Yay, nudist king, woo! Hey, nudist... You and your new petty messiah complex? No, I need to drink some water, I think. This is too fucking insane. What the fuck is... this is insane. This is the second chapter. What the fuck is gonna happen by chapter 3? It's just the fucking... Okay, I guess it's you and your no panties messiah complex. But it's the truth. Rennie isn't omnipotent. The fate of humanity is too much for one person to bear. And anyway, Rennie's also a master. The moment she came to the moon seeking a wishing device, hadn't she admitted that there are things outside of her power? Hey, that's a good point. You know, that's the thing that blows my mind about the CCC, why it feels so insane. It goes for like weird fucking bullshit like that. Not bullshit, insane stuff. And then it drops like a completely normal... It's just like this weird contrast that happens like multiple times in the span of one scene. No, frustration is no pointless emotion. It leads to a mind that grows and self-reflects. Rennie describes herself as mechanical. Machines don't make mistakes. However, it's ultimately only machine-like. Rennie is no machine, she's human. She may be a homunculus, but she's human just the way she is. That's why I don't think I should force, or rather demand her to be completely reasonable. If she were, then there would be no point in her having a human form. Rennie just needs to like herself. She needs to admit that her tastes and preferences stem from her liking them, rather than passing them off as rational.
私に交互に感情はありません。そんな不合理なものは
I can't believe this kid. You like wearing nothing, right?
違います。正しいものを検証し、選択し、指導する。何も間違いはありません。私は正しい。交互ではありません。正誤なのです。
Ow. Damn, those words don't have any more power over her. This was the most effective thing to say to Rennie, but now it's being used up. I need to corner Rennie and use a different word. Take a look at yourself.
自分自身を見つめる。
Oh, that expression!
どうしたことでしょう。今まで自分がどんな
Oh my
こと
god!
にならなかったのに。なんだか恥ずかしくて。でも胸が高鳴って。スースーしちゃいます。熱くて冷たくて気持ちいい。
Oh my god.
もしかしてこれが好きということなんですか。いえ、私はアトラスのホムンクルス。人類の英知を守る巨人の蔵の最後の一人。個人の感情によるなんてそんなものただの失敗作です。 BB は正しい。私や彼女は完全を目指して作られた人工知能なのに、こんなスースーしているなんて。どうしよう。死よ、なぜ私をこのように作られたのです。
Chancellor, failure is our specialty!
単純な機械のように作られていればこんな矛盾に苦しむこともなかったのに。
It's okay to be a failure. I like you that way. It's okay to be a failure.
死の残した作品としてその言葉は聞き捨てなりません。
Ouch, it's the wrong one. I like you that way.
そんな
Fuck. Yeah, I just noticed you post. I don't want her to be as a machine. I want her to be as a human. Rennie has a heart because her mentor wanted it that way. You don't need a reason to like or dislike things. Just as there are things one doesn't like despite being amusing and useful, there are things one likes despite being embarrassing and useless. Rennie wants to manage humanity because she likes humanity. She can't bring herself to disregard them, right?
私が好き。これが好きということ。人間が好き。あなたが好き。
I like future. No!
するの好き。
I like a breeze.
気持ちいい。数値でも統計でもないもの。
It has nothing to do with them.
乱れて混戦していた気持ちがほどけていきます。これが好きな気持ち。私だけの秘密。
Putting on the gym clothes was fantastic. That was an excellent idea. This game is fucking unhinged. I have no comment on this. I mean, I love it because of that, but welcome back. That was a death subdual. Within the labyrinth, Kiara waited for our return. Kiara approaches Rani while lying down and checks her body for abnormalities. Rani is unconscious, but there's nothing wrong with her. I shall take her to the old school. Future, please continue on further. Okie dokie, we shall accept your offer. Darling and I will proceed towards the goal of the labyrinth. So we'll definitely be crashing in on BB uninvited. This time I'll give that dark Sakura a good beating. Okay, let me go. Let's go. This is meth in game form. Yeah, even for like quirky Japanese stuff, this is a degree of insanity that you won't expect. Continue to the next floor. Let's go to the next floor. Do, 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 do. We enter into a strangely cramped space. This must be the exit? It's like brand new, freshly created. Anyway, I get that sort of a strong impression. Alright, thanks Eller for stopping by. Thanks man. See ya, have a good one. The transmission from the student council room cut out. Judging from how Rin and the others were acting, I have to deem that there isn't anything wrong on their side. There is a strong signal jammer veiling this space. Oh, there's BB there. That's BB. We caught the culprit at last. This is BB's domain. If we were in the library, she could easily teleport away, but here there is nowhere to run to. All there is left is to capture BB and escape from the far side of the moon. No, she's calling me an insect? Okay. The moon in the room does a 180. Is this BB2's character? All the flowing particles in this space turn into hostility towards Castor and I. Adler, you missed this. Holy shit. A surface and an edge. An unprecedentedly mighty attack, along with an attack of unparalleled sharpness, assaults Castor. Castor takes the sudden coordinated attack, and while being repelled away, manages to regain footing. Her boobs are bigger than her fucking head. Two, no, 3 people. The princess isn't one of being masters. Does this mean BB still had other servants around? Composite hero. Composite. That can't mean. She's saying that there are artificial servants with the combined abilities of multiple heroic spirits.
ああ、そうきましたか。そっちの尖ってるやつ、妙に来やすいかと思えば、そういうこと。ええ、サーバントさんの指摘通り、この子たちの基本は英霊は英霊でも人間の英霊ではありません。私がムーンセルから引き出したのは女神の系列、神話上の女神を再現したハイサーバントと呼べる存在です。言っておきますけど、今の先輩じゃ絶対に勝ち目はありません。それでも私と遊んでくれますか？
A struggle against those two strange people, as if I can't even take a single step forward. My reason and instincts are telling me that if I step forward, I'll be killed. This is unbelievable. The exit and BB are right in front of us, but we can't take a single step ahead.
ご主人様、お耳を。今の決済の時です。今の私たちでは、あのキメラにはかないません。話は済みました？なら逃げていいですよ。逃げるアリさんをわざわざ踏みに行くほど暇人じゃないですから、私。お母様、侵食が第三階層に到達しました。好きにしなさい。私は中枢を目指すだけよ。3階層に入ってくるようなバカさんはあなたがそれで潰してしまいなさい。ありがとうございます。
It's amazing how this game becomes more and more insane.
私の世界はまだまだお預け。それじゃ表に行っていい BB。 まだまだドレインし足りないの。あまり羽目を外さないように。あなた雑食が過ぎるから栄養は取りすぎても体の毒よ。とまあこんな子たちですけど、私を捕まえたいならなんとか退治しちゃってください。まあ普通に考えたら絶対に無理なので、急行車で縮こまっていることを推奨します。そうすればそうですね、体感時間で1年ぐらいは精神の安全は保たれるんじゃないですか？それ以上は退屈で心が死んじゃうでしょうけど、体が死ぬよりはマシでしょ。今だって命が惜しくて仕方がないんだから。それじゃあ死ぬ勇気もない人間には惨めに退場してもらえますか？はい、恒例の夫婦タイムです。急行車まで飛んでけー。ナミさんの時間稼ぎのおかげで新しい迷宮もできました。この迷宮が最後までできたらどうなるか、それはすぐにわかります。期待して待っていてくださいね。
When I came to it, I found myself at the entrance of the labyrinth. It's no use feeling discouraged now. To give my report, I'll head to the student council room. Alright. Let's talk to Julius. Good that you made it back. You've taken some... no damage, huh? The student council is convened to the special circumstances. You too. Head to the student council room right away. You know, it really surprises me just how short Julius is. I swear to God, he was a lot taller in Extra. But was there a model import issue? I distinctly remember him being taller than Hakuna in the first game. Or maybe the camera angles gave me that illusion. I don't know. This stream might be on thin ice at this rate. Fuck it. It's not porn. All the student council members are gathered in the student council room. Everyone has the same gloomy expression. They must know that BB prepared new sentinels, or rather two offshoots, or alter egos. Welcome back. The operation went well, is what I want to say, but it doesn't really feel like it. Randy's being treated in the infirmary. Since she's been with BB longer than me, it seems like it will take longer to bring her back to normal. Yes, allowing a good recuperation will help. Emotional support is important. That 10 girl's cruel verbal abuse almost caused my ego to collapse. As you can see though, I'm the usual Monchi again. In your case, it's more like you forgot everything rather than bouncing back. Bouncing back! You had spiritually died from emaciation, so how is taking that taking meals was all it took for you to recover? It's the result of my discipline, Pale Man. My almighty scent, or elixir, is this: a steaming hot silver ash with Pacific soury. But it shall pass with Japanese plums. I see. So on a spiritual level, you're a zombie. Immoral. Go scrub some toilets for me. What is this silver ash, Leo? It's a classy bowl of rice, it sounds like. Maybe in certain situations the freshly cooked rice is as valuable as platinum? Or platinum, I don't remember how to spell that. Ah, then I've heard of it as well. A quality meal affects even morale in battle, especially the king's. Monshigato. To compare the troops' supply line to gold and silver makes you quite a worthy man. The old man isn't that profound. Simply, if he's got good things going on, then he'll just forget all the bitter things up until then. I like how Chinako just immediately destroys Gato. That function is impressive. To forget one's damage, that's impossible even for the moon cell. Yeah, humans' ability to alter their self-awareness when it suits them is one hell of a function, too. To tell you the truth, if the moon cell's OS became a Gato type, it would mean the end of the universe, most likely. Man, everyone fucking insults him. Poor. You know, I like how Gawain is the only one that actually cuts Gato some slack. The universe would begin, rather. There would be an alpine mill's worth of new dumb rules flying around randomly. The moon sure changes when Gato is here. Making everyone go from dead silent to loquacious is quite a hidden skill. No need to be jealous, it's only natural. At the end of Cherry, the harder times are, the more you need to laugh, Leo. Hey, I like how he goes from being arrogant to actually pointing out a good point, a good tip. That was so fucking weird. Yes, I've taken that to heart. I was planning for us to discuss BB and these two alter egos for a while now, but let's make some time for other things. Everyone is tired after all. I'll put off the briefing for 8 hours. Miss Tosaka, Sakura, and I will organize the situation. So everyone, please get some rest. We'll keep going without rest? Leo, Rin, and Sakura have been backing me up without a break since I entered the labyrinth. If anyone is tired, it should be those three. Don't worry about it. All I can do right now is support you, 23, so of course I will. You go to your room and rest ahead of us. Resting is important work too. We'll be fine. Once you get some sleep and recharge, we'll put you right back to work. Rin's cheerful expression reveals none of her fatigue. I can't object if she puts it like that. Just like how she devotes herself to her duty, I have to carry out the duty that I've been given. That's how it is. Brother, Gato, please get some rest as well, you two. Especially you, brother. You probably haven't had a wink of sleep since you got here. Since Sakura is here, you can't hide it for long. Is that so? I sort of have been keeping at it. Her work may be in health management, but it's tough to fool Sakura, an AI. I'll take a break myself then. No more than 2 hours. Time. You get yourself plenty of rest too. Alright. Can I go back? Yes. Okay. I guess that answered my question. It's a no. Let's go back to my room then. Let's talk to Caster. Nah, nothing interesting. Real person when you... Animals for the vampire. Wait, what? For being from so many blood family marriages or a result of the luxurious lifestyle, the family contained many cruel and insane individuals. Homosexuals, pedophiles, and Satanists were not uncommon among her relatives. I like how homosexuals is this cruel and insane. What the fuck? Oh my god. Elizabeth was not an exception, became quite infamous. Yes, none till a single girl survived her prison castle rushed to the Vatican. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, that makes sense. She's fucking crazy. Since you feel so gloomy, I think it's time for some comforting words. But whatever's, even if I can't get them across, so be it. So hey, darling, I have something pleasant to say. Pleasant. I end up turning my head in puzzlement at Castor's words. We did beat Elizabeth, but our situation hasn't changed. New menaces also appeared, so our situation shouldn't be good in any way. Sure, this world and the Holy Grail had turned hideous. However, the one silver lining is that darling hasn't been defiled. You're just the way you were before. That makes me happy. Despite having lost your memories, you still trust me as your servant. I can't help but feel happy about those feelings of yours. She stops talking. But Castor had spoken with a heartfelt voice. I'm also happy. She's doing everything in her power for me, even without my memories. That's why, one day for sure, I have to get our fun days back to truly make her happy. Yes, that's right. I, Castor, humbly partake in this or that if darling so desires. No, I will accompany come hell or high water. Alrighty, down with Dark Sakura. Until our love hits the goal, I won't let anyone run about as they please, no matter how many they are. With a grr, Castor shakes her clenched fist, renewing her determination. That's right, no matter what despair stands before me, Castor will still be here with me. I'll believe in that and give my body a rest. Chapter 3 Alter Ego M Love, Hate, Heat, and Lips
女の話をしよう。愛を知ったとき、女は魔物に変情する。愛おしみと憎しみは本来別々のもの。それが一つのものとして語られるとき、これらをつなげる感情が不可欠になる。狂気だ。苦しいほど愛している。苦しいほど憎んでいる。他人への思いがこの域まで達したとき、怪物は現れる。とかく一目惚れとは暴力のようなもの。する方は幸福だが、される方には不意打ちだ。
I awake from a deep sleep. Within the old school where the sun never sets, the sight of morning can't be seen, but it does feel like that entire night went by. A good night's sleep took away my fatigue. With this fresh start, we'll prepare for upcoming battles. Hey, good morning. How are you feeling? Being beside Darling fully energized me. That's why I'm so brimming with energy. Okay, let's go to the student council room. There are sounds of light tapping on a keyboard. Naturally, they are nothing more than localizations, transformations upon my sight and hearing. Ordinarily, wizards hacking would need visible computers. But here in the student council room, this is how everyone shares information.
おはようございます。今回、いえ、夕べはよく眠れましたか?
Leo purposely used the expression last night. This old school has no night, but getting a morning's greeting puts us at ease. It's immensely beneficial to our mental health.
こうして起き抜けの顔を見るのもいいものですね。学生寮とはこういう雰囲気なのでしょうか?
Oh my god.
Ara, なんだったら食堂でも作る? メモリに余裕があればだけど、持ち回りで食事当番決めて。
良い提案ですね。脳に刺激を取り入れることで
Wish you luck on that.
作業の活性化を図るのは合理的です。
This is the thing that, like I mentioned, is so weird about CCC. CCC goes for like completely fucking unhinged to like relatively like here grounded. It's so weird. It's so fucking weird.
余裕があったらぜひ検討しましょう。ああ、そうなるとシェフスキルの有無も問題ですね。ガウェインはどうです？
残念ながら騎士の務めに調理は含まれてはいないのです。それに私は菜食主義ですので、肉や油を多用した調理は
Gawain is vegetarian. Wait, is Who Wants Wang equivalent to Let's Rock or Come Get Some? I don't remember.
ユリウスは? ああ見えて割と上手そうじゃない? 家庭料理?
Yeah, Julius could be the cook.
兄さんのカレーはある意味絶品でしたね。確かまだ未処分余っていましたから、この後ミス東坂にもご馳走しましょう。
Oh, that's not good.
カレー? バリバリの定番ね。私はどっちかっていうと中華だけど、まあそれほど言うならいただくわ。
さすがの小生も食事に関してはさっぱりでな。
Or maybe Sakura will be the cook.
しか作れぬゆえ期待するな。
Remember, she did lunches in the previous game. There's no one with low spirits to be found in the student council rooms. Leo and Rin must have continued their analysis of BB and the alter egos, but clearly they haven't lost their sense of their usual selves. She naturally isn't around, or rather, she probably hasn't woken up. If she was monitoring the student council room, she would be interjecting Gato's statements.
お、ちょっとは落ち着いたみたいね。口元にやけてるわよ。
I smile back. That's cause you're making me listen to the silliness so early in the morning. I got plenty of rest and have reliable allies. Now it's our turn, Casper and I, to head off to the search.
失礼。ラミエイトですが、入室の許可を。
どうぞお入りください。皆さん揃っていますよ。
通常時より動向が開いていますが、何か注目するようなことでも？
Granny, she's up and about already. I'm genuinely elated, but before we get to do anything, her outfit is.
この制服ですか？レオ会長からの指示で着替えました。落ち着かないデザインですが、生徒会の一員として仕方がありません。何か感想が？
Isn't this opposite USG2?
その件について
And about that,
ことを禁じ
I
ます。
forbid you to real.
この金を破るのであれば、再び BB 側につく感情を抑えられそうにありません。
あ、その時は私にも声をかけてね、ラミ。そこのバカが人の秘密を漏らしたのなら、今度は二人がかりでとっちめましょう。
Okay.
グッド。素晴らしいプランです、ミスト大阪。あなたの血も涙もない残虐性に期待して。
After school execution alliance.
放課後処刑同盟でどうでしょう？
ちょっとストレートすぎるわね。路地裏の匂いがするし、セーラー服反逆クラブとかどう？
I repent from the bottom of my heart. I apologize. I wanted to stop conducting a plan to execute someone with such serious look on their faces.
彼女には今日から生徒会メンバーとしてミス東坂とコンビを組んでもらいます。ラニ、就任の挨拶をどうぞ。
ラニエイトです。皆さんが検討した結果、BB の支配から解放されました。今後は生徒会の会計として力を使います。私が就任したからには収入・支出は明白に。無駄遣いは認めません。的確で迅速な迷宮探索をモットーに、ヒューマンエラーの多いミス東坂と遊び気分のレオ会長のサポートをします。
どうですか？就任の挨拶からこの厳しさです。まったく頼もしい。
悪かったわね、ここ一番でドジ踏んじゃって。
Oh,
でもラニが会計ってことは食堂案は却下ね。メモリの無駄遣いそのものだもの。
いえ、食堂の設置は行き過ぎにしても朝食制度は賛成です。迷宮の突破においてかかる肉体面での疲労は大きいですから、ダメージの回復は休息による自動復元で問題ありませんが、精神的カロリーの補充は食事として取った方が魂に精力がつきます。
魂に精力がつく？やる気のことですか？
はい、生命力、生存力ですね。中華風に言うのなら丹田、エスニックに言うのならクンダリーニでしょうか。
そう、勢力かつ丹田、すなわちクンダリーニ。生命力ってのは子孫を残すための欲望で。って何？あんた何を言い出すのよ。
何かおかしなことを言いましたか？プラーナは生命活動の根幹であり、チャクラを活性化させることは。
ああ、もういい。とにかく現状を説明するわよ。おかげで私とラニは BB からの支配を解除されて自由になった。邪魔者だったランサーも撃破して、あとは BB を捕まえて桜迷宮から出てしまえば月の表側に戻れる。そう思っていたんだけど。
桜迷宮は終わってはいなかった。 BB は新しい手駒であるアルターエゴを作り出し。
その通りです。私が囚われていた壁の奥は確かに迷宮の果てでした。しかし今はその果てはさらに深い階層に変わってしまった。 BB は迷宮を増築させたのです。あなたが見た空間は BB がセラフを、いえ、月の裏側を掘り進めているドリル部分と推察されます。彼女は私の壁が破られるのを予見し、迷宮の増築を始めたのでしょう。
makes sense.
それは妙ではないか。お主の後ろが迷宮の出口であったのなら、いかに迷宮が増えようとも 6階から表に出られるのでは？
そうではないのです。
Ah.
月の裏側には距離や時間の概念はありません。どれだけ距離を進もうが、そこが迷宮の果てでない限り、外への出口は現れない。私たちが外に出るには BB が増築する前に桜迷宮の果てに到達するしかないのです。
なるほど。虚数空間では実数より概念の方が真になる。結論以外は曖昧な世界ということですか。となると僕たちの方針は不利ですね。どれだけ距離を伸ばしても迷宮が増築されてしまえば意味はない。 BB がアルターエゴやセンチネルを増やしてしまえば永遠に果てにたどり着けないのでは。
それは
残念ながらそれはありえません。迷宮の増築は可愛い女の子の人数分しかできないからです。センチネルに使えるマスターはリンさんとラミさんだけでしたし、アルターエゴはあの2体だけ。だって私の分身ですよ。そんなにポイポイ作っていたら私は小さくなってしまいます。女王である私が弱体化したらそれこそ皆さんを閉じ込めておけないでしょう。
This ever condescending voice is BB's. She hasn't had enough of Jack the student Jack in the student council's room circus, huh? That means that what will follow is.
はい、お約束を踏まえてくれる先輩は素敵です。その察しの良さに免じて今回も出血大サービスでお送りします。それじゃあモニターの前の無謀で無力で無価値なみんな、せーの、BB チャンネル。
It's a Mega Man battle that we're jacking Jill.
ドドドドドドドドドドドドドドドドドドドドドド。はあ、なんということでしょう。ムーンセルに響き渡るお茶目でおしゃれな効果音。運命のドラムロールか、報われない NPC たちの恨みの声か、はたまたドリルの削岩音か。こんばんは。今夜もあなたをブラックでブラッドな世界に引きずり込む噂の新番組、ハートフルたたりナイト、本当はちょろい学校怪談にようこそ。司会は私、怪談を語らせたらヒロイン1、あなたのホラー BB ちゃんです。チャンネルを変えたいのにリモコンはあちら持ち。生徒会室のセキュリティはザルですね。
So it started, huh? Since I was kinda prepared and expected, I'm not that surprised. I wonder if BB shoehorns this plot of hers in, if she ever thinks she has a weakness.
あれ、ノリ悪いですね、先輩。せっかくコーチを中断して遊んであげているのに、BB、寂しいです。あ、下切りすずめちゃん、ケンモちゃん、今来
Hey there. Hey there. Is this Tongue Cut Sparrow? Yeah, it's me, the White Smart. Do you have a minute?
そっちの話に出てくる怪異下切り抜刀斎を連れてきてもらえます？あ、留守？じゃ。
Castro doesn't need to point out, BB's fake tears were pretty cheerful.
なんて、涙は涙でも先輩の滑稽さがあまりにもツボなもので笑いすぎから出た涙ですけど、見たところ懲りずに探索を続ける気ですね。そのしつこさだけは評価してあげます。でも頑固な汚れは残さずプチッと。あんまり目障りだとアルターエゴに捨てられちゃいますから気をつけてくださいね。
Abandon me to her alter egos. I'm not sure what that means. It feels like it has a different nuance than being defeated or deleted.
言ってね、そこは秘密でした。女の子の秘密 SG でしたっけ？あの目障りなプログラム。 あんな反則を持っていたなんて私悲しいです。先輩はもっとこう何の取り柄もないモブキャラでいてほしかったのに。っていうか心の隙間を取り出すとかどんなオカルトですか？あれこそ今桜迷宮で噂になってる心霊現象その1です。まあそれ以前に女の子の秘密を無理やり暴くなんて最低なんですけど、そんな先輩にはそれ先輩の真似をした私からの特製プログラムをプレゼント。心霊現象その2です。じゃあもう一度言いますね。女の子の秘密を暴こうとする先輩はいけない子です。だから閉じ込められても当然ですよね。ほほう、なかなかのマニフェストですね。黒桜のくせにいいこと言うじゃん。てか割と好きかも。だってほらこの TV ショーとかピーピーなところとか似た者同士な気がしてきましたし、よし BB 私も仲間に入ります。2人で暗黒良妻ハーレムを作ってもいい。でもご主人様は私がもあいた。
Oh my god. Damn it, I sworn I heard speedily without thinking. Sorry, they cast it. My blow came in a sharp angle to the back of her head, but hopefully she's alright.
なんという神速のハリセンですが、おかげで目が覚めました。この直風、私は清く正しい良妻。あなたのようなわがままな思想はみじんたりとも持ち合わせてはおりません。
Wow. By the way, mind giving me your power friend's number, caster?
持ち合わせてはいないのです。おのれこいつやべえ。黒桜め怪しげな精神操作をしやがって。さっさとなんとかしないとご主人様と私との間に取り返しのつかない日々が。
外部からウイルス混入を確認。神経操作系のプログラムと解明。特殊エフェクト解除します。
あれ即興で作った BB ちゃん大好き洗脳ソングクリアされちゃいました。ラニさんは目障りですね。まあいいです。階段はこれだけじゃありません。本命は別にあるんですから。迷宮には怖い怖いお化けがいます。いつも誰かが物陰からあなたをそっと見つめているんです。それじゃあ今回はこの辺りで。でも先輩、秘密は暴かない方が幸せですよ。好奇心猫を殺すミイラ取りがミイラに。バカな男はゴミ箱に。可愛い後輩の忠告を無視する先輩はあっさり地獄に落ちるかもです。
Okay. My proper vision returns. My sights return to the student council room without any hint of dizziness. That broadcast show is finally over, right? Randy, can't we block it out? Unfortunately, there's no way to defend against the BB channel broadcast. I can expel viruses like the ones just now, but the BB channel is akin to a texture override. You can claim that the old school is a safety zone, but there's no defense against a massive spiritron output of that degree. If that virus was a rabid beast, the BB channel would be like an earthquake. Beasts can be isolated, but it can only endure earthquakes. Now I see, after having returned here. BB is an abnormality. Escaping the far side is important, but we have to hurry and catch her. Simply traversing the labyrinth won't suffer in accomplishing that, it seems. Let's take a step forward ourselves too. Leo casts a calm gaze over the student council members. Leo seems to have difficulty choosing his words. What does he mean by take a step forward? Yeah, you mean that. Well, it's about that time. We can't just pretend we don't notice it. Yes. Getting back our memories. BB showed that she is capable of using mind manipulation, albeit weakly. Thus, she must hold the missing portion of our memories. That's because to BB, knowing that our memories were stolen would be inconvenient for her. If we clear things up, then there's a big chance those memories can turn into a countermeasure against BB's disturbances. You can talk about getting our memories back, but how? Should we beat our heads together? What the fuck kind of a solution is that? No need, Chief Gato. Sakura confirmed something before. She says that in the Moon Cell there are some absolute rules. The Moon Cell is a record monster. It observes the Earth's, no, humanity's activities. It's the recording eye of a god, and it stores those records. That's why there's a rule that all AI produced by the Moon Cell cannot erase memory. BB is an AI made by Moon Cell. Even if she has gone rogue, she must be storing our memories as data somewhere. Take that back is what you mean. But how are we supposed to search for something where we don't know where it is or what it looks like? That's a good point. There are two possibilities. The first is that BB is holding onto them. However, this isn't practical. Practical? What do you mean, Miss Rani? The storing a master's memory is an improper extension of an AI's functionality. Rather, it's completely useless. I don't think BB is holding on to data which would put a load on her own storage capacity. She must have transferred it somewhere else. That leaves one possibility left. She prepared an external storage repository and is hiding it there. If BB wants to keep her secrets safe, the Sakura Labyrinth would be the most suitable hiding place. BB has to be careful in Moon Cell surveillance. If the Moon Cell catches her, even BB will be instantly disassembled. Extracting a master's memory and turning it to a file is an illegal action. If it's discovered that such data exists, it'll trace right back to the offender. The abnormality BB will be exposed. Thus, the chances are high that memories are designed to stabilize Sakura Labyrinth, which is at the far side where the Moon Cell can't see. She can't erase the memories she acquired. So AI had an absolute rule like that, huh? It's fine if we, humans, just forget it on our own, but since these memories were stolen by BB, she can't erase them. That's something strange. If BB can disassemble and absorb masters like she does servants, couldn't she just do that? She's a health management AI for masters. She can act on servants and NPCs, but she can't take a human's, a master's life. Even she, who boasts of her computational power which can construct the Sakura Labyrinth, the arena, can't directly harm humans. So wouldn't that explain why she got pawns like Miss Tosaka, Lancer, and I? BB doesn't have the authority to battle. I see. For some reason I felt a kinship with BB well up inside me. Basically, no matter how much space BB controls, masters are where it all ends for her. Like Future Time, she can't fight on her own. That's why she used people like Rancer, Reen, and Lancer. All she could do was obstruct us. I think Rennie's right. It would explain why BB created those offshoots. An alter ego may be a part of BB, but they aren't tied down to her fundamental duty of health management. If we encounter them in the arena, they will likely attack without mercy. That makes our enemies from here on out those alter egos. Alright, then how about we get back to the main issue here? Traversing the new Sakura Labyrinth before BB appends to it. However, it's not just about traversing this time around. This will be a dungeon attack where we also search for our memories. Got it, 23? Of course. Traversing the labyrinth is a given, but I also agree with getting our lost memories back. I don't want to be conversing with everyone with a hazy memory forever. Then let's do one last check. Our objective is to recover our stolen memories and overcome the Sakura Labyrinth. The squad doing the heavy lifting will include Future, with backup from Miss Tosaka and Rennie. Please allow me to serve as commander. The Sukumihara Student Council will henceforth begin our third session of activities. Future, be careful. No need to tell me that twice. It's like a sex word. No. Good morning. I was a bit overloaded and my processing speed fell, so I had taken a break in the infirmary. I'm fine now. I'm able to exhibit 100% performance, so please don't worry about a thing. The first time, right? Oh my gosh! Just suspect. So it's Rennie's uniform, right? Sheesh. All the men are the same. Maybe I could talk to... maybe I could talk to Chinako. Oh look, Taiga. Ah, time. Listen for a sec. The most awful thing happened to me. I went to climb over the skull gates using the ladder when I hit some sort of invisible wall. I went up and up, but just couldn't make it. This means there's no escaping upwards. So all we can do now is go under. Now then. Time. Commence the Taiga quest. Your teacher here thinks we should dig a hole to escape this school. No comment. That's why I wanted you to bring me a tool to dig with, Tai. Please, as soon as you can. My escape is going to make Alcatraz look like a cakewalk, so you... You know, I have to admit, she at least has... Oh, he already teleported here? Let's talk to Gato. In the corner of the hallway, I found a noticeably conspicuous giant. Gato? I wonder if he's here for something. Oh, lad, working hard at those general affairs today, too, huh? Truly good work out there. Yeah, I came to speak to Jinako Karigi, but she wouldn't even open the door for me. I've been utterly defeated. I think this is another trial, like opening the heavily rock cave. Talking and singing amounts to nothing, not even a hint of opening. And now for my mortal arcanum, or arcanum. Imitation, I think it's time for the new large spin dance. Now it's the time to slip off these clothes. No! Absolutely no, thank you. Forget locking. An old man designated in front of a girl's room warrants a quick report. Authorities. What the fuck? This game has some of the most fucking insane lines. Ah, come on, I have nothing to talk to you about, old man. Karna, take it from here. Jinako speaks from behind the door, then alongside a flash of light, Karna appeared, looking a little troubled. Sorry, but please leave. It seems that Jinako's busy cutting the tail of a gigantic dragon right now. Wow, this solar rays is overwhelming, just like when the heavily rock cave opened, and Amaterasu suddenly appeared. I mistook him for the sun. What an incredible god, be serious. How about calling him Red Wing Jet Black Sun, Shores? Anyway, oh child of God, I am slightly concerned about your master. Is there anything troubling her? Now that you mention it, Jinako had a cat sculpture. Her keychain, she called it. She's morose over having lost it. The other day when she reluctantly went over to the commissary to buy sweets, she said that she dropped it. It seemed very important to her. Oh, a cat keychain, so if I can find it... The hell, Karna? What are you blabbering about? I told you to shoo them away, quick! You heard her. Sorry for cutting our talk midway, but I asked that you please leave. Karna's piercing gaze drives us away, and we change locations. In the end, Gato wasn't able to see Chinako in person, but he clenches his fist with seemingly extreme elation. Troubles exist in all shapes and sizes. I think I'll do my utmost to search for Chinako's keychain. Time, if you happen to find the cat keychain first, will you mind bringing it to me? Well, I suppose I could. I'm indebted to Chinako for helping out for Brianna, so it might be good to help search for this keychain. There's a chance someone already picked it up, too. In the meantime, I guess I'll try asking the students near the commissary about it. A cat keychain. Yeah, I picked up something like that. I don't mind giving it to you, but I can ask for it. I'd like you to buy 3 purses of... Okay. Let's go and buy that. I'm happy with the sympathy, but I know that rig is going to cost me, won't it? I decline with courtesy. No thanks, but I appreciate the thought.
そうか。ではいつもの商売だな。懐事情と相談して、心ゆくまでウィンドウショッピングを楽しみたまえ。どうせまともに利用しているのは君だけなのだからな。
Are you serious? But you must have a lot of time in your hands.
無論、暇だ。だが聖杯戦争において、私の役割はアクティブなものではなかった。常に勾配に立ち、無視したくても無視できない今の方が 出番は多い。華麗な購買警備員生活というやつだ。
Now that I think about it, he's right. Kotomi seems pretty ecstatic, despite being a clerk which just stands around.
さて、今日は何を求めるのかね。温めますか。
Name spelled. Negates a single stat buff. Oh wow! Now you can buy debuff stuff in this game, unlike having to find it in secrets. Wow, that's one hell of a fucking improvement over regular extra. Silver earrings, all rust. I wish you value my store a bit more. Okay. This isn't really stimulating nerves. Alright, see ya, man. Oh wow, we got a top tier enemy here. By top, I mean, I mostly mean her chesties, of course. Them thick biddies got completely masked for sandwiching. Oh my god. Alright. I guess I'll just talk to Gato, wherever he is. Maybe he's in the second floor. Shit, that beach doesn't give a damn if you're outside the student council room. Ah, my head is still spinning. Why was only my camera spinning around? Sorry, never even got nauseous when I was playing 3D FPS games. That sounds weird, but it's a joke about how the Japanese historically don't like FPS games to get very nauseous. I'm actually surprised that they made a joke like that. That is an unusual joke. Oh, there's Gato. Yo, Gato, I got the thing. Let's speak about Gato. Holding the cat keychain I received from the AI, call out to Gato. So I found something that looks like Chinako's keychain. This is a keychain for Pouncing Cat. Whoa, just how great of a messiah are you? I'm impressed with how quickly you found out what I was looking here, there, everywhere. Alright, let's head over to Jinako Karie at once. There's no time like the present. Without wasting his breath, I'll give him a break. Are you alive, Jinako Karie? Monshi came cautiously to visit you again today. Buzz off. You're so damn persistent visiting day after day. I guess that alone makes you a worthy man of fate. Come on, don't be like that. I have a present for you today. I heard that this cat keychain is special to you. How? Why do you have... If you come out, I'll give it back without a fuss. Come on now, I won't bite. I'm just curious about something is all. I told you, I said I had nothing to talk to you about, old man. Karna, go get it for me. I'm working hard to hunt a flying dragon, so don't bother me and don't let them bother me. That's an order. There are sounds of baggage clattering about from the janitor's closet. Jinako probably hid under her futon and curled up like a snail into its shell. I apologize for my master's impoliteness. Sorry as usual. Dude, you have the worst fucking life here. Huh, unfortunately, I don't mind. Getting the door slammed in my face is my specialty. I would call myself a wandering monk for nothing. Such is the cavern that the apprentices enter. We keep passing with nothing to lose. Finally, El Shaddai is our chance. Don't worry. Gato lets loose a hearty laugh towards the apologetically downcast Karna. Sounds like this isn't the first or second time he's been rejected. Now that I think about it, I feel like as if Jinako had been reporting to the student council that she was repeatedly getting visits from Gato. Nevertheless, for what reason are you so concerned over Jinako? Karna asked an understandable question. Sure, Jinako's an ally, but as to why Gato is so concerned that he contacts her this way, honestly, I can't really think of why. Gato asks this, blinks his eye a few times. Then he suddenly laughs as if he wanted to say, "Why are you asking me that?" Yes! There's only one reason. It's because I have nothing else to do. Monks have more times that they know what to do with. My apologies. Though that may be true, there is another reason. That reason is because Jinako Kari has shut herself in. Karigiri isn't isolated from the outside world by some wall that can be broken by hitting it. It's a wall in her heart. All people wall themselves away from pain, fear, anxiety, and lies. One could say it's a natural instinct for self-defense, but this wall is like a dead end. Those who try to distance themselves make the wall thicker and narrow while losing their place to go. You may as well go suffocate yourself. Do you ever think about taking your master out of there? I'm shocked. Gato's laying out flat. To an outsider, it may look like Jinako's jubilant with her shutting lifestyle, but Gato is imploring her earnestly. Now, Karna is the one being questioned, and he stays quiet for a brief time. To me, when I consider Jinako's state, I think that she should get out and exercise more. Her gains recently are especially horrible. But ultimately, it's just someone else's standards. For as long as Jinako doesn't desire so, I have no intention of forcing her out. Yes, truly a generous divine response. If all the leeches they caught to her, that they would probably cry out with joy. But if a hole were to be precisely drilled into that wall, then for better or worse, we may find her she desires to expel herself from there. That's why I show up here and talk my head off. My somewhat annoying communication is my stress-free way of helping her. Now I understand. Acting with such audacity is a feat well beyond me. To be praised by a sage such as yourself must mean I'm finally close to reaching nirvana. Kato's behavior is no different than usual, but the context of his words are indeed that of a high monk's. Though I think dancing in front of someone else's room is more than just a little annoying. That aside, Gato has been referred to Karna as a sage and child of God. It makes him sound kind of divine. Could Karna actually be a heroic spirit of salvation or something? I merely give to those who seek. I do nothing more. Come now, that itself must be a great undertaking. Without excluding anyone, you take the hands of those who want, and give. A human with any selfishness can attain such a mindset. Knowing that the heroic spirit of charity's prestige is no lie has saved me. I'm really only running errands right now. I'll keep your words in mind. Before I forget, I haven't given you my thanks for finding the lost item, have I? Despite all the breach I was doing, the one who found the keychain was time, not me. The one obsessed with the divine like me, having the chance to pick to that god's son is reward enough. Please thank the lad instead. Is that so? Then time. Though it's merely a trifle, please accept this gift. Karna's matrix has been revealed. Huh? Saying that Karna possesses its own matrix. Is it alright for me to just have this? Jinako has no intention of fighting. As you might guess, I can't give you everything, but I think there's no problem in showing this to you. And even if it's not, I have nothing else to give you than this. If Jinako permits, though, we have sweets. I graciously receive it. Okay, if that's the case. Kasa also seems to be loading Karna, so once we get back to my room, we can look it over. Well then, my business here is done, so I'll return to my student council duties. Today, I'm scrubbing toilets. Okay. Alright, if you would like to, please come check in on Jinako again sometime. Nothing interesting. I could have chosen the quick term more probably. Let's talk to Caster.
今度こそご主人様と一緒に月の表側に戻れると思いましたのにとんだ肩透かしでしたくすん
Affected by Castro's side, I also take a deep, deep sigh. I thought with rescuing Randy we would be able to overcome the labyrinth, but now a new enemy appeared, the alter egos. It makes me want to sigh again.
それにしても桜迷宮だけでなく先ほどのプログラムも相当なもの。
Oops, well, whatever. Yeah, that program which forced affirmation towards BB. I think Castro says something like, we can even create a good wife harem of darkness together.
忘れてくださいご主人様。忘れないならこの尻尾に顔を埋めて窒息させて記憶混濁誰だっけ状態ですよ。
Wait a second, Castor. That fluffy punishment may be novel, but if you're careless, someone will end up dead. First off, losing any more memory wouldn't be a good thing.
確かにあの時はそれもいいかなとか思っちゃいましたけど、本当に気の迷いですから。やっぱりご主人様は私だけのご主人様でいてほしいですし、誰かとシェアとか冗談じゃないですし、っていうかハーレム潰れろ。もう黒桜許すまじ。この借りは必ず返します。主に口では言えない方向で。
Ways she can't say aloud. Can I ask what those are like?
呪いのテレンテクダはお任せください。本気になれば遠く離れた相手もちょちょいのちょいで呪殺です。
I look at Castor laughing adorably with a giggle, and a cold sweat runs down my back. Let's leave Castor's serious side locked up a little while longer. We don't know any details about the alter egos. Please be careful, darling. Get the information matrix. Let's check Karnas. What did he do? The son of the sun god, Surya. So he merely possesses divinity from While Karna is poor at asserting himself, he displays furious determination. Hero of Charity. Divinity Aid. Okay, I'm gonna save now. Alright guys, see you next time. Tomorrow I'll continue playing CCC. Alright, now off to chapter 3. Bye bye.